Hello everyone, my name is Yaqun. It's my pleasure to share my report. My topic is assessing the relationship between school culture and student empowerment, basis for students' transformational leadership program. The first part, statement of the program. The study aimed to evaluate existing leadership training programs and identify areas for improvement to better prepare college students for future leadership roles. Specifically, this study answered the following questions. The first one was the profile of the respondents in terms of the three parts. The second one was the assessment of students' respondents of the institution's efforts towards empowering students for transformational leadership in terms of the six parts. The third question, is there a significant difference in the assessment of the student respondents of the institution's efforts towards empowering students for transformational leadership when they are grouped according to the profile? The next one was the assessment of the student respondents of the school culture and nurtures and develops transformational leadership among students in terms of the next six parts. Then the next one is there a significant difference in the assessment of the student respondents of the school culture that nurtures and develops transformational leadership among students when they are grouped according to the profile. The next one is there a significant relationship between the institution's efforts toward empowering students and school culture that nurtures and develops transformational leadership among students. The last one, based on the results of the study, what transformational leadership training can be designed to nurture and develop transformational leadership among Chinese students. The second part, results and discussions. The first one, as to the profile of the respondents. As to the sex, the data means that this research is dominantly participated by female students. As to academic program, this implies that one of the most in-demand courses in the different universities in China is education. As to the grade level, it is noted that majority of the freshman students are more eager to participate in studies. The second one, assessment of the student respondents regarding in the students' initiative aimed at empowering students. The third one, assessment of the student respondents regarding the school's initiative aimed at empowering students. The fourth one, significant difference in the assessment of the student respondents of the initiative's efforts toward empowering students for transformational leadership. The fifth, assessment of the students' respondents of the school culture towards students' empowerment. And the next one, assessment of the school respondents of the school culture towards student empowerment. And the last one, significant relationship between the institution's efforts toward empowering students and the school culture that nurtures and develops transformational leadership among students. The next part is conclusions. Based on the summary of findings, the following conclusions were formulated. The first one, the majority of respondents shows that the insights and perspectives gathered are primarily influenced by the experiences of female education students, particularly those at the beginning of their academic journey. And the second one, this implies that while the institution's efforts are recognized, there is a need for future stressing and embedding these initiatives within the school culture and ensure that all students can more clearly observe and benefit from these leadership development opportunities. And the next one, these findings highlights the presence of diverse perceptions and expressions among students, which may be influenced by their gender, academic focus, and stage of study. The fourth one, this indicates that the school culture is perceived as supportive of transformational leadership to moderate extent. The next one, there is a significant difference in assessment of student respondents regarding the school culture that nurtures and develops transformational leadership among students based on sex, academic program, and grade level. And the next one, there is a very strong positive correlation between the institution's efforts towards empowering students and the school culture that nurtures and develops transformational leadership among students. And the next one, the need to design a transformational leadership training program is specifically to nurture and develop transformational leadership among Chinese students must be considered. The last part is recommendations. Based on the conclusions stated, the following recommendations are formulated. The first one, develop targeted interventions or programs specifically designed for female education students, particularly those in their freshman year. The second one, strengthen and more deeply embed the school's existing empowerment initiatives within the institution's culture. The next one, implement a differentiated and inclusive approach to leadership empowerment programs to accommodate the diverse perceptions and expressions of students based on their sex, academic program, and grade level. And the last one, address the disparities, the perception of school culture across different students' demographic by implementing a more unified and conclusive approach to nurturing transformational leadership. The last one, integrate the strong correlation between the institution's empowerment efforts and the school culture by ensuring these elements work in tandem to promote transformational leadership. Okay, this is my report. Thank you for your listening. Thank you.